Hello everyone, welcome to our channel today, Victor and Flourish Oyali.
Hi.
If you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well to subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah, and on YouTube we are Victor and Flourish Oyali, while on Facebook we are Victor and Flourish Oyali.
Yes.
Please do well to subscribe, then turn up the notification button to get more of our videos, because basically we're talking more on relationship, love life, and general lifestyle. Marriage, yeah.
Today we are going to be discussing about how to know when he or she loves you. I mean, the topic is quite captivating. Love is a really broad topic, and love is a complex emotion. Actually, it's just understanding if someone loves you or not is a very difficult situation. And one thing I've discovered is that as humans, definitely you want to love someone and you want to be loved by someone. You don't want to spend the rest of your life with someone who doesn't love you. But the big question is, how do you actually know when someone loves you? So we're going to list few signs that we have noticed, few signs that have worked for us, how to know if he or she actually loves you. So what do you think is first?
Yeah. So like my wife said, basically everybody wants to be loved, and everyone wants to spend their whole life with someone that truly loves them, that genuinely loves them.
Yes.
And love is something that everybody wants in common. Yeah, and we have few signs that gives us the knowledge that tells us that this person is truly in love with us, right?
Or might be in love.
Or might be in love with us. And number one sign to know that someone truly loves you is they prioritize you, right? They prioritize your happiness. Your happiness is their major concern.
Yes.
Right? So when someone truly loves you, they show so much interest in you.
Yes.
That whatever that makes you happy makes them happy.
Yes. They obviously want to uplift you, whatever it is your interest. It's just like when you see a guy that is in love with someone that is a makeup artist, you just see him tend to start liking all those things. It might not be that he's having interest in makeup. It's just because that is what is important to you. That is what you love. So he's trying to support you. You see him entering the supermarket, and how can a man go into a supermarket and you're looking at the lipstick stand and you're like, okay, I think she might like this. That is him prioritizing your happiness. I mean, when he gives you a lipstick palette as a makeup artist, come on now, you're going to definitely be excited. You're going to be happy. That is a man that actually loves you. That's the first sign.
Yeah, obviously, when a man obviously takes like an obvious action towards making you happy. So the second thing we talk about in this list is when they actively listen to you and communicate effectively, right? Because it's not everyone that knows how to communicate. So love involves open and sincere and honest communication.
Yes.
So you openly communicate your feelings.
Yes.
I love you. Yes, I love you. Say it out. Let the person know that yes, you love.
Yes, that's really important, because most people have this, she knows now, or he knows I love him. She knows I love her. You have to say it. Say it. It doesn't kill you. I mean, you can just say, I love you. Like, genuinely mean it. But it's just that these days, I love you has become a word of scam. Most of it doesn't hold water. Like, it doesn't carry weight. But when you actually love someone and you tell this person, babe, I love you, and person, you will feel it. You will know when it's genuine. I used to feel it anytime you tell me, have I told you I love you today? Yes. I hear it every day, multiple times, but I love hearing it each and every time. So it's all about
like my wife was saying too. If your partner truly loves you, right? It's not just in that communication line. It's not all about kind of listening to you. There's a difference between hearing and listening, right? I may be hearing sound. I may be hearing what my wife is saying or what Zoe is saying, But when you talk about listening, it's more like digesting what you've heard.
Yes.
Right. So you see, when a woman comes to you as a man with a complaint, or maybe probably you did something wrong that hurts her feeling, or maybe someone offended her, what she needs at that point is you look into her emotions. You try to sympathize with her first before thinking of how to solve the problem, before thinking of how to go about the other things that may likely solve the issue, right? So you need to, as a man, you need to learn how to listen to the unspoken words.
Yes.
It's very important.
Yeah. You have to learn to read the emotions too. I mean, yes, I know it's some men, it's a bit difficult to read emotions. A woman can look at you and know something is wrong.
Yeah.
But it's really difficult for a man to tell when something is wrong with a woman. They'll be thinking, okay, maybe it's something else. You know, it's difficult, but you have to learn. That's the part of communication. It's all part of your relationship. You have to learn to make an effort to actually understand her emotions, understand where she's coming from. Not that she comes to you, okay, babe, there's something you did, it's hurt my feeling, I didn't like the way you spoke to me. And you're like, the way I spoke, there's nothing wrong with the way I spoke to you. That is absolute. Now you are going to escalate the matter.
Exactly.
You are not even understanding her point. You are not sympathizing with her. At least first off, babe, she comes to you, babe, I don't like the way you spoke to me. It really hurts my feelings. I didn't like it at all. And you're like, are you serious? I'm so sorry. I didn't know that the way I spoke to you hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. It's her feelings. You don't tell her when to get angry. And you don't tell her when to get hurt.
She's at the receiving end.
She's at the receiving end. It's just it's two-way actually. When as a woman, if you do something that hurts your man and he tells you what she just said, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Don't defend yourself. I mean, it's easy to get into defensive positions and start trying to say, but this is what I meant. Now you say, you know.
You understand.
Understand. He's at the receiving end at that point. It's his emotion. You didn't feel it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist.
Exactly.
So you just, I'm so sorry about what I said. I'm so sorry. Okay, how would you have wanted me to say it? But you've sympathized with this person. You've sympathized with your partner. At least you've understood the emotions.
Yeah.
That is all part of communication. The third point we're going to be talking about is they respect who you are. They respect and accept you for who you are.
Yeah.
Love is unconditional. So if you say you love this person, the respect should go far. It's not by age. Okay, so when you love someone, you respect the person and you accept the person for who the person is.
Yeah.
Who you are. I respect you, I love you, I accept you for who you are. When someone loves you and respects you and accepts you, they won't try to change you drastically. You see I have seen so many things like this. I mean, you see a relationship where this lady just gets into this relationship and all of a sudden she changes the change is drastic.
Yeah.
And it's now like she's just trying to impress this person, trying to meet up to this person's standard. You know, there are some people that when you're dating them, whether male or female, they try to make you feel like you're not up to their standard.
Yeah, exactly.
They try to make you feel like, don't embarrass me now, don't do this. And
be tapping you like this.
Yeah. Or using their legs to it can be really embarrassing.
Yeah.
I have seen it. It has happened to someone that's quite close to me. She got into this relationship and this guy used to make her feel like she wasn't up to his standard. So anytime they're going out, she's trying to consciously coordinate herself, consciously watching what she's saying. Why? She doesn't want a situation where this guy will maybe shun her in public or just this.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It can be quite embarrassing. That is not love. You have to accept the person. Don't change the person drastically overnight. It doesn't happen like that. Accept the person and make the person feel important. You are important to me. I love you. If you want to go, let's go.
We have to accept the other person unconditionally. You know what I mean? If someone is really in love with you, the first thing the person will do is to accept you. Acceptance is the first thing. Because even if, okay, I'm already going out with this person, I love her, right? But there's one thing I don't like about her. Maybe her dressing, the way she speaks, the way she does some kind of things. The number one thing I would do is to accept her the way she is, right? So after accepting her, before I will start thinking of making any modification, right? because we are from different background, different race,
Yes.
right? We are not born in the same family.
Yes.
So we all have different approach to things.
Yes.
So like when I met my wife, before we even started dating, most time I don't know, there are this particular aspects of her dressing that I don't really like. And I never knew that she had the same thing in mind for me before dating. You know, my wife is this sneakers kind of person. Anywhere she's going, she's on sneakers, and so most time color block, name no good. But then the first thing I did was just to accept her the way she is, right? Then I already have in mind what I want to do. Then after the whole acceptance of the thing, we started dating. I started modifying those things gradually, and she started doing the same thing. And how she did hers was, she started buying me the kind of clothes she wanted. Started buying me she did not complain. She did not tell me that, oh, your dressing is bad, your dressing sense is bad, the way you do your things is not really okay with me, you know. But she codedly started buying me clothes, started changing my wardrobes gradually. And even when we moved over here, she was one in charge of my wardrobe. So she was making sure that I'm in line with what she wanted, without me knowing her plan, right? She was doing all of that in love. And me, this is my wife, love me, she's buying things from me, you know, those kind of things. But that was what she wanted to achieve. She saw that it wasn't cool with her, so she started working on it gradually. So the first part is accepting the person the way the person is before thinking of modification, right? Yeah. That's the main point. Anyone that loves to make sacrifice for you, right? Love is all about sacrifice.
Yes.
You know, it's not bed of roses.
It's not really.
Even if we fantasize love to be one romantic
fairy tale really
kind of, but love is actually work.
It's made up of sacrifices.
Yeah, love is not something you just go to market and buy. Even though it's full of emotions and all that, but true love comes with a lot of sacrifices.
Yes.
Going out of your way to do things for the ones you love.
Yes. It's not everyone that we accept that love is a responsibility.
Exactly.
Like you said, it's work. It's hard work. Just the same way relationship is hard work. You cannot assume you're in love or assume you're in a relationship and just assume things to go perfect.
Exactly.
You have to put in effort. I have to put in effort. That's the same way love works. When you say you love someone, that sacrifice thing, you can't run away from it.
Exactly.
Honestly, you can't. This is not just about you thinking about yourself anymore. Now you have to think about someone else's feelings. You have to think about someone else's emotions. Okay, normally if you wake up in the morning, you just leave the house. You don't like breakfast, as a lady, maybe you're not a breakfast kind of person and you just leave the house. I'm actually talking in terms of marriage because you're not allowed to live together except you're married. Yeah. But imagine just leaving the house, for instance, because I'm not a breakfast kind of person, so it's not important to me. But then I'm married to a man that is a breakfast kind of person. So now I'm not just thinking about myself. I have to wake up, I have to prepare breakfast for him to eat, because it's important to him to have breakfast.
Yeah.
Me, it might not be important. That's a sacrifice. Exactly. You might look at it as a menial thing, but it's actually a sacrifice. And it translates differently to him. You'll be like, babe, you prepared breakfast. Hey, yeah, thank you so much. And you're rushing for work.
It should get a long break to feel my love time.
Exactly. Exactly. So that is a sacrifice. That's just putting their needs before your own. I can say, I'm running late. I'll just he should skip breakfast for once now.
Or help himself.
He might not see it as anything. He can stand up and prepare breakfast for himself. But when you go that extra mile to prepare it for him, he interprets it in a different way. And she was rushing for work. She could actually have skipped it. I can actually prepare breakfast myself because my husband cooks. He's a badass cook. But me still going the mile to cook for him. When I prepare meals for him and I package his stuff for work, he's like, babe, thank you so much, that I'm feeding him. I'm saying all those are sacrifices. It's me going the extra mile. He's happy. And love is about sacrifice.
Love is about sacrifice.
Yes. Okay, so the fifth point we're going to be talking about is if someone loves you, they will introduce you to people that matter to them.
Yeah.
We are not talking about their street boys, area boys. These are
Or,
not people.
or their just their male friends.
No, there are some male friends that matter. There are some
Actually,
male
they
friends
do.
that watch out for their bro. They will be like, no, guy. There are some male friends that can actually be quite reasonable and stuff. I'm talking of not those ones that when you come around, they're because of the food they eat from you.
If he's willing to introduce you to his family, not just his family, to people that matters to him, like his pastor, his mentor, and he's doing that intentionally.
Yes, with all genuinity and honesty.
It's one of the ways you think, I know that
this is
person,
going the right way. This person loves me. Yes, not avoiding his family and introducing you to cosmates and street and my baby. That is not those are not really people that matter to him. I mean, in his family, if maybe he has an elder brother that he respects so much. I remember the day my husband introduced me to his elder brother. He talks so much about him, talks on and on and on. So me, I used to anticipate in my mind, although I didn't know the day was close. And the day I saw him, I got to meet him. The day he introduced me to him, I felt really good. I felt really important. You get, even the way his brother responded, you will know that it's not an everyday kind of thing. There's some guys that have introduced over 20 girls to their brothers or to their family members. That's why to some guys, introducing people to their family members is like nothing to them. Some families, but you will know people that matter to him. When you see the way he adores this person, when he sees this person as a mentor, this person is someone he looks up to. This person is one person that if he's doing something wrong and this person calls him and says, no, don't do this thing like this, he can adjust.
Exactly.
That's how you know people that are important to him. When his pastor calls him, say, don't do that this way, don't do it this way, do it this way, and you see him taking steps to adjust, you know that this pastor is important to him. You know that this his elder brother, he holds him in high esteem, is important to him. So, and one good thing with that is for future references, when you end up getting married, some things might happen, everything can be a bed of roses. Exactly. Some things might happen and this thing has been going on and it's like he's not listening to you. Those people he holds in high esteem can help you out.
Yeah. And also, let me just chip in. And also, there are some people that we approach you, like maybe for a relationship and all that, they will say that they are private people. They don't want people to know they are in relationship. They don't want to expose themselves. Watch out for those people. They are not into you. They don't genuinely love you. They probably want something from you, because any single person that loves you, you will know sincerely that this person will at least introduce you to somebody.
There's a difference.
There's a big gap between being a private person and hiding your relationship.
Yes, there's a difference.
You may not come and tell the whole world that this is my girlfriend, that we're dating and all that, maybe a very time posting on social media and all that.
There's a huge difference between being a private person and your relationship being a secret.
Exactly.
You can be a private person and not upload everything on social media. That can happen, of course.
Yeah.
But when he doesn't want to introduce you to family members, to pastors, he doesn't want any single person walking the surface of this earth to know. That's a secret. Okay. And then you just start thinking, it's like, I'm not the only one. What's he trying to hide? Do you get? You can be private, but your family knows. Of course, your family can keep your relationship to themselves. They don't have to post it. They don't have to tell the whole world. But important people will know. That's the right exposure. So that's being private, not a secret.
So number 6 thing we talk about here is anyone that loves you will stay committed to you, right? Commitment is all about be there for the person in every thick and thin. Just be there for the person. We prefer solution to things that are not working. Whether things are working or not, we are there. right?
Commitment is, of course, it's a two-way thing. Commitment is not, it will show. Of course it has to show. I've seen people that are in relationship, when they go out, they are single, but when they are with this person, they are in a relationship. That is not commitment. You are not being committed to this person.
Or rather, you're not being loyal to the relationship.
Commitment and loyalty go hand in hand. It's the same thing. If you know there's this saying now that's trending, don't put your eggs in one basket. Really? That's not being committed. You say, okay, spread the eggs, so that if the basket should fall and break, you have some other eggs somewhere else. That's not commitment. That's not commitment. If you're not ready to take the risk and love this person wholly and wholeheartedly, this is just the person. That's being committed and being loyal to this person. It shows that you are really in love with this person. Exactly. But when you have 5, 6 other people, you say you are scattering your eggs. So when the basket breaks, you have other people to run to. That's not love at all. And this is something you see within yourself. Even when someone is loyal to you, yes, you might know, you might not know. Humans can be very deceptive. But at least if you know you love someone, be committed to that person. Be loyal to the person.
Yeah, exactly. Just commitment goes a long way. Commitment and sacrifice, I think they work both.
Yes.
When you stay committed with the person, it shows that you truly love this person. You are willing to make adjustments wherever there's any need for adjustment. And commitment is more also like being teachable. When you are being teachable, you are more like committed, because whenever something comes up or your partner doesn't like one particular habit you are exhibiting, and probably he or she must have said this several occasions and there's no visible change, right? But if you're committed to that person, you will work towards changing. You work towards learning or unlearning those habits that is actually affecting your relationship. So commitment goes a long way to strengthen your relationship.
Yes. All right, so the next point, number 7, will be this is actually to the female side. If a lady loves you, she will save your resources and not squander it.
Exactly.
She will help you to save. She will help you financially, literally. Bible refers to women as a helpmeet.
Yeah.
It's in different forms. So you should also help you financially to save. Men are they are very risky spenders.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that don't really know how to cook. This morning you are in these restaurants, in the afternoon you are here, in the night you are here, buying all manner. Sometimes those things end up getting spoiled in their houses. Bachelors that can't cook, even the ones that can cook, sometimes it happens to them. But when you meet a lady that actually loves you and she sees all these areas, of course, in your life, she will help you. Loopholes. She will help you to make the necessary adjustments.
Exactly.
She can help you by telling, okay, babe, this is what's going to happen. This weekend, we are going to cook this soup. We'll store it in the fridge just so you don't end up spending money throughout the week. Buying from this restaurant to this restaurant to this restaurant. She's like, okay, give me this amount of money. I'll go to the market and prepare this food for you and store it in the fridge. So when you want to eat it, all you have to do is to microwave it and you have your meal. You can go to work with it. She will help you save those resources.
Yeah.
Not squandering every little thing she sees, wants to impulsive spender.
So the 8th one is anyone that truly loves you will be willing to invest in the relationship, right? Will be willing to invest in the growth of the relationship, like buying books or doing some kind of things that will improve the standard of your relationship, that will improve on every aspect of your relationship, whether in communication, in every aspect of relationship, name it. So every man that loves you will do that, even in terms of going for conferences, going for seminars together, just trying to improve your relationship, because
expand your knowledge. You don't know everything.
It's not everybody that knows much about relationships.
Yes.
And some people also they are more like zero in terms of romance, right? But they are willing to go
to learn.
To do things that will improve the relationship. So those ones, look out for them, watch all of this. It's a very good sign that this person truly loved me.
I can actually relate to this. When my husband and I newly started dating, he was a romantic zero. I like, really, he literally didn't know anything about being romantic. He thought he knew. He used to tell me I'm romantic, and to me I'm like, really, you're not. You are not romantic at all. But you could.
I've been a romantic.
Here we go. He's
well,
still saying
it's possible to me. Then I feel
to him,
like,
he felt it
like
was.
I used to be a romantic guy until I met my wife, because when we talk about this love language, I was speaking different love language, but she was understanding it differently. So not until we started communicating effectively that yes, I understood that I am not doing this in the right way.
You know.
So adjustments started coming, and I had to adjust in so many ways.
He did
just
adjust.
To fit in.
That's where I was actually heading with what I was saying. He did adjust, even when he felt he's romantic. I felt he wasn't. You know, he made those adjustments. He started following Pastor. I don't know if he was following Pastor Kingsley all along before we started dating, but I noticed then he became almost obsessed with him. You know, always watching the videos. He's always making research. He read a lot of books on relationship, all because he was actually trying to improve ours. You know,
exactly.
Make it feel like it's up to the notch I want. You know, every woman differs with how they want their relationship to be. So you can't use one idea to handle another person, you know.
Exactly.
So you have to learn. Okay, that's, you know, of course, communication. You learn, what does this person like? What does this person want? And then you start investing in yourself, in the relationship, you know, in the health of the relationship, involving this person in your plans, your future plans.
That's talk, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and also, apart from, like to what she said, we have to like learn the person very well, and not just about the relationship also. A man that truly loves you will invest in you, not just relationship.
Okay.
Not just trying to make the relationship work. He knows what will make you become a better person. What will improve you, your knowledge in whatsoever you're doing. The person will make sure that he works towards that direction to make you a better person. And the last thing we talk about is anyone that loves you will always involve you in their future plans, right? You can't take that out of it.
Of course.
It will get to a stage where it will no longer be I, but it will be we, right? So whatever we are talking about, whatever plan I have, to be our plan, not my plan. So we are going for this seminar, we are going to this place,
together,
we are doing this together. We comes first, right? It's no longer I, personal I, right? So, all right, okay, just say something.
All right, so with all these points, this few 8 points, definitely we've come to the end of this particular session. Love is complex, love is huge. It's a huge topic to talk about. Really, you can't talk about it all in one sitting, but this is just a part of it. So watch out for part 2 and watch out for our upcoming videos. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Victor and Flourish Oyali on Facebook and Victor and Flourish Oyali on YouTube.
And also, if there's any other points you would like to add to this, please put it down on the comment section.
Yes, we'd love to hear from you guys.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.